It started like one of Wanda's usual lives: messy lighting, loud energy, and that signature confidence that only Miss Wanda Scott could deliver. But this time something was different. The air in that live stream wasn't just filled with her usual fire. It was heavy, uneasy, like the calm before a storm that everyone knew was about to break loose. And oh, it did. Because what began as another rant turned into one of the most chaotic, jaw-dropping meltdowns reality TV fans have ever seen. And in the middle of it all, Marsau dropped a bombshell that nobody, not even Wanda herself, saw coming. For years, Wanda has been the self-appointed protector of her family, especially her daughter, Letitia. To her, nobody gets to come for her bloodline. Not Melody, not Kiki, not a random fan online. But somewhere along the line, her defense turned into destruction. Every time she tried to shield her family, she ended up exposing even more of their secrets. And this time? She may have just set fire to everything she claimed to protect. Because this wasn't just another rant about them women from Birmingham or some shady comment about Melody Holt. This live went somewhere darker, somewhere that hit too close to home. Wanda, emotional and raw, started saying things that couldn't be unsaid. And when Marsau decided to jump in, what he revealed turned the entire love and marriage, Huntsville fandom upside down. To understand how we got here, you have to go back. Way back. Wanda Scott has always been a storm in human form. Her rise to fame didn't come from a glamorous storyline or a perfect image, it came from her unfiltered mouth and unapologetic attitude. From day one, she became the reality TV version of You Said What You Said. Whether she was defending Letitia against rumors of infidelity or clapping back at Melody's fans, Wanda made sure everyone knew she wasn't the one to play with. But that same energy that made her entertaining also made her unpredictable. Fans either loved her for speaking her truth, or they couldn't stand how far she'd go to defend her family's name even when the truth was staring her in the face. And the truth, as everyone knows, has always circled around one name: Marsau Scott. For years, whispers about Marsau's alleged side relationships floated around Huntsville like smoke that never quite faded. A picture here, a text there, a mysterious trip that didn't add up. Melody once hinted that she knew more than she was saying, and fans never forgot it. Every reunion, every season, the same question came up: was Marsau really faithful to Letitia, or was this just another case of reality TV denial? Through it all, Wanda stayed loud and loyal. Every time the rumors resurfaced, she jumped online with that unmistakable fire. She'd attack Melody, drag Arian, shade Kiki, and call out anyone who dared to speak against her son-in-law. To her, Marsau could do no wrong, or at least, she refused to admit it. But loyalty can be dangerous when it's blind. And now, it seems that Wanda's loyalty might have finally backed her into a corner she can't escape. It all began with a Facebook Live that started innocent enough. Wanda was talking about food, family, and how folks always love to twist her words. But soon, that familiar frustration started creeping into her voice. She brought up the comments people were making about Letitia's marriage, about how folks need to mind their business and stop lying on good men. But then she slipped. She started rambling about women who can't stay away from married men, and her tone shifted. "Y'all know who I'm talking about," she said with that knowing smirk. "Them Birmingham women been trying to come between my daughter and her husband for years. But see, Marsau don't play that. He told me everything." The chat exploded. Viewers immediately started screen recording, sensing something big was about to happen. The word everything echoed like a siren, and before Wanda could backtrack, Marsau himself appeared in the comments. At first, fans thought he was there to calm her down. But then, out of nowhere, Marsau joined the live. His voice came through calm, smooth, but sharp enough to cut glass. "Wanda, stop making it worse," he said, half laughing, half serious. "You don't even know the full story." And that's when things went left. Because if there's one thing you don't do to Miss Wanda, it's tell her she doesn't know her own business. She fired back instantly, her voice rising. "Boy, you the one who told me about that woman in Birmingham. Don't act brand new on here." The comments section went wild. Fans started flooding the chat with questions. Who was she talking about? What woman? What did Marsau tell her? Marsau tried to laugh it off, but you could hear the tension in his tone. You really gonna do this on live? He said. You're making something out of nothing. But Wanda wasn't done. Her emotions took over. She began talking faster, her words spilling out like years of frustration finally boiling over. She mentioned late-night calls, suspicious text messages, and how Letitia didn't deserve to go through all that. That was it. The internet lost it. Screenshots spread like wildfire. People clipped every second, dissecting every line. And then came the bombshell moment, the one that would change everything. In trying to defend himself, Marsau said too much. I already told Tisha the truth, he said. She knows what happened, and she's fine with it. Silence. You could feel it through the screen. Wanda's expression froze. Her mouth opened slightly, like she couldn't believe what she just heard. What you mean she fine with it? She snapped. Ain't no woman fine with that. But Marsau didn't answer. He laughed, that same dismissive laugh fans have come to recognize, and then he ended his side of the live. Just like that. The damage, though, was already done. Within minutes, social media exploded with theories. What did he mean she knows what happened? Did he just confirm there was something to those rumors after all? The next morning, Huntsville woke up to chaos. Blogs were reposting the clips. Fans were analyzing every pause, every smirk, every single word from that live. Even cast members started reacting. Kiki posted a cryptic message that said, "The truth always slips out when you least expect it." Melody, ever the subtle queen, posted a laughing emoji with the caption, "God don't play about his daughters." Even Kimmy, who usually stays neutral, shared a post about protecting your peace from other people's chaos. But the most surprising reaction came from Letitia herself. She didn't go live. She didn't post any long caption. She just uploaded a photo, her wedding ring still on her finger with a short, almost defiant caption, "Still standing." Fans were divided. Some praised her for keeping her dignity. Others accused her of denial. But one thing was clear, this meltdown had cracked open the Scott family's perfect image like never before. And as for Wanda? She disappeared from social media for 3 days, something unheard of for her. When she finally came back, her tone was different. Tired. She said she didn't mean to cause trouble. That she was just speaking from the heart. But you could tell, even through the screen, that she realized this time was different. The fire she started had burned out of control. She had exposed not just Marsau but herself. Because in that moment of chaos, she proved what many had suspected all along: Wanda's fierce protection of her family wasn't just about love. It was about control. She couldn't stand the thought of losing the narrative, even if it meant destroying the people she was trying to protect. And Marsau? He played his part perfectly. By saying just enough to keep people guessing, he managed to turn the spotlight right back on Wanda, making her look like the one who couldn't control her mouth. It was a dangerous game, and somehow, he still came out looking calm while Wanda took all the heat. Behind the scenes, the tension in the Scott family reportedly hit an all-time high. Production insiders whispered that filming had to pause for a few days after the meltdown because emotions were too raw. Wanda allegedly refused to film unless Marsau publicly apologized. Marsau, on the other hand, told producers he was done with the circus. Even Letitia, who always stood by her mother, was caught in the middle. She tried to play peacekeeper, but sources say the argument between Marsau and Wanda got so bad off camera that producers had to step in. Wanda, still emotional, told friends that she felt betrayed, that she was only trying to stand up for her daughter, and Marsau made her look like a fool in front of the whole world. But here's the thing, maybe for the first time, Wanda started to see what everyone else had been saying for years. That her loyalty, her outbursts, her constant need to defend, they weren't helping Letitia. They were isolating her. Every time Wanda went live, the cracks in her daughter's marriage got a little wider. Every rant became another weapon for fans to use against them. And now, with Marsau's accidental reveal, those cracks looked more like fault lines. The emotional toll on everyone involved was clear. Wanda's meltdown didn't just damage her image, it shook the foundation of her entire family dynamic. Fans who once laughed at her antics started expressing real concern. Some said she needed to take a break from social media for her own peace of mind. Others said she was addicted to the attention, even when it hurt her loved ones. Meanwhile, Marsau seemed completely unbothered. He went about business as usual, posting about his company, his projects, and pretending like the internet wasn't in flames because of his words. That calm arrogance only made things worse. To many, it was proof of how manipulative he could be, letting Wanda take all the blame while he played the cool-headed husband. But behind that calmness, there's something deeper. Some say Marsau's reaction wasn't just arrogance, it was strategy. He's been in this reality TV game long enough to know that the person who looks the most composed usually wins in the court of public opinion. So, by staying quiet, he let Wanda self-destruct while he quietly controlled the narrative. Still, no one could ignore the hurt in Letitia's silence. She wasn't the same bubbly woman fans remembered from earlier seasons. The weight of all the gossip, all the public embarrassment, all the defending and denying it showed. Her smile seemed forced. Her interviews shorter. The sparkle that once defined her had dimmed under the pressure of pretending everything was fine. And maybe that's the real tragedy in all of this. Because beneath the shouting, the memes, and the viral moments, this was a family falling apart in real time. A mother desperate to protect her daughter. A husband too proud to admit his mistakes. And a woman trapped between them both, trying to hold everything together while the world watched her crumble. By the time the dust settled, Wanda's meltdown had become legend. Fans dubbed it the live that broke Huntsville. It was chaotic, raw, and unforgettable, everything reality TV thrives on, but everything real families fear. And yet, something about it felt like a turning point. For once, people started to see beyond the drama. They saw the pain in Wanda's eyes when she realized she went too far. They saw the exhaustion in Letitia's silence. They saw the smugness in Marsau's smirk, and they connected the dots. What nobody expected was that Wanda's meltdown, messy as it was, might have actually forced some truth into the open. It stripped away the filters, the excuses, and the pretty words. It showed everyone who these people really are when the cameras stop rolling. Wanda, for all her flaws, is a mother who loves too hard and fights too loud. Marsau, for all his charm, hides behind composure to avoid accountability. And Letitia, she's the one caught in the middle, still searching for her voice amid all the noise. In the end, Wanda's meltdown wasn't just another viral moment. It was a mirror, one that reflected every hidden truth this family tried so hard to keep buried. And now that those secrets are out, there's no going back. The world has seen too much. The question isn't whether Wanda will go live again, she will. The question is, will she ever learn to stop fighting everyone else long enough to finally face the truth in her own house? Because one thing's for sure, the next time Wanda picks up that phone to go live, everyone will be watching. Waiting. Wondering what secret will slip out next. And in Huntsville, one careless word can change everything.